In this training, you're going to learn how to set up your WordPress menus, and we're also going to add a few sample pages to our site that we will add content to later. So when you first set up a WordPress site, it just automatically starts adding all the pages to your menus like you can see right here. So in the LaunchPad theme, you have a menu up here, and you also have one down here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to create some pages that we're going to want to add to our menu. So if we go to pages, we can see that we have these 4 pages that LifterLMS creates: the course catalog page, the membership catalog page, the student dashboard, which is also the login page if somebody's visiting that while not logged in, and then the purchaser enrollment checkout page. And I'm just going to actually delete this sample page. I'm going to move that to the trash right now. But I'm going to add 4 new pages right now. I'm going to add a home page, an about page, a contact page, and a place for the blog to be. So my home page I'm actually going to call Welcome. And I'm just going to give it the name and publish that. And I'm going to add a new page called About. I'm going to publish that. And I'm going to create a contact page. I'm going to publish that. And I'm going to create a place for the blog to go. It's technically a page, but we're going to actually assign the blog to that. So now if we go and we look at our pages, we can see that we have the 4 LifterLMS pages, and then we have these 4 other pages that we just created. So we're just going to assign the blog to the blog page, because if you look at it right now, the home page of the website is actually the blog, and we're going to move that over to a blog page, because in most cases for an online course or online school, you do not want the blog as a home page. So if we go into the settings, reading, we want our front page to be a static page, not our blog posts. And the front page is going to be this new page we just created called Welcome. And the posts page, or the blog, we're going to assign to this blog page. So I'm going to save changes. And now if we go back to our site and refresh, we can see here's our welcome page with no content on it. The blog is here. You can see our sample blog post is here. And here's our other new pages, all just getting added to the menu automatically. So we're going to update a few things in the menu itself, and this is called the main menu, and this is called the footer menu. So I'm going to go to the back end here and go to Appearance, Menus, and I'm actually going to create a new menu called Main Menu. I've created that. And I'm going to assign this menu to the header area. So this is the top menu. And now you can see here where it's asking me to add menu items from the column on the left. So I'm going to add the welcome menu item, the about menu item, and the contact. I'm just going to start with that so you can see what that looks like. So now when we refresh here, these items, let's see here, let me just refresh that. Let me save. Did I not save that? There they are. So you can see welcome, about, contact. And I'm actually going to reorder that. And a very simple website, if it's not an online course website, it really has just 3 or 4 items on it. It's home, about, and contact. And if it has a blog, you would add the blog here as well. For me, as an online school creator, I'm actually not going to put the blog on the main menu. I may link to it in the footer somewhere, but I don't want people to get distracted with my blog posts. My blog posts are more to generate leads and publish news and stuff, but I really value the real estate at the top of my website, and I don't want to put the blog up there. I will add a link to it down here later, but I want to have as simple a main menu or header menu as I can. You can also rename these. So I'm actually going to rename this welcome page just in the menu to home, and I'm actually going to make it all capitalized. And I'm just going to relabel this one just with all caps, and same right here. Save that. And now if we refresh, you can see how I changed the order. We've got our home page, our about page, our contact page. Now I do want to add some LifterLMS pages to the menu as well. So we're going to add the membership catalog and the course catalog and the My Courses login screen. So you can see how I've added that. I'm going to move the order here so that contact is here. By the way, if you ever want a drop down menu item, you just indent it like that. But I'm going to save our menu and let's see what that looks like. You can see up here we've added these other items, but now I'm going to make them uniform, change some names of them, make them uniform in terms of all capitalization and so on. I'm just going to change this one to memberships. I'm going to change course catalog just to the word courses in all caps. And I'm going to change this menu item to My Courses pipe symbol login, because depending upon what state the user is in, this link may go to a login window or it may go to their student dashboard. So I'm going to save that and give it a quick refresh there, and I'm just going to update the order here: home, about, courses, memberships, contact, login, and I'm going to save that menu. And you can see up here that the link of the contact page and the about page has this funny little question mark page ID equals 190 or whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change this in WordPress to actually display the page name. So this is an area called Permalinks. So that is over here in Settings, Permalinks. And I'm going to change it from this plain method to the postname method. I'm going to click Save. And now when I refresh this page, you can see the links are more readable and easier to remember and say. So this is the website.com/about. So that menu is looking really good. You can see down here in the footer menu that this one hasn't been set up, so it's still just pulling in all the pages on the website. So what we're going to do with that one, I'm actually going to make that one disappear. I'm not going to use that menu. So I'm going to show you how to do that. If we go back over to our menus, we actually want to create a new menu. And the way you make that menu disappear is I'm just going to create what's known as a blank menu. So I'm giving it that name, creating it. I'm not adding any content to it. I'm not dragging anything over to it or moving stuff over. And I am going to assign this blank menu with nothing in it to the footer menu. So now when I refresh here, you can see that menu down there disappears. So we have our really simple menu set up here. We'll end up adding the blog later. It is here. Like if I were to add it, you can see, yep, there's our blog. I can go into this individual blog post. But we're not going to worry about that right now, since we're more focused on building a learning management system, an online course or online education web application, and creating a blog. So that is a quick tour on how to set up your menus, how to add pages to your site and also add them to the menu, work with header and footer menu locations that are in the LaunchPad theme. And we also touched on how to do permalinks so that your URLs are friendly and easy to remember and easy to link to by changing the permalink structure. So thank you for checking out this video, and we're going to be getting into adding the actual courses and course content very shortly.